Do you want to start taking notes in your Bible, but you have no idea where to start? Well, stick around because in this video, I'm going to share 5 easy ways that you can take Bible notes starting right now. Have you ever seen Bibles with all kinds of highlights and underlines and notes and all kinds of scribbly stuff, and you're wondering, I would like to learn how to do Bible study methods like that? When I first started taking notes in my Bible, I had no idea what I was doing, and some of the things that I wrote down are pretty silly because now I go back to read them and they just don't make a whole lot of sense to me, and I don't want that to happen to you. So I'm going to simplify things for you a little bit today and give you 5 quick and easy notes that you can take directly in your Bible or even in a Bible notebook if you would rather do that instead. So hi, my name is Nancy B. Klein, and this is His Ancient Ways. And on this channel, I share tips and resources and ideas for you to dig into your Bible so that you can know His way for your life. Now, before we get started, I just want to say that there's way more than 5 types of Bible notes that you can take. There's tons of them, but I didn't want this video to get that long. So instead, I've made a free gift for you. So make sure to stick around till the end of this video and I will share that with you. So let's get into our 5 different ways. Number 1, write down word definitions. So this can be really helpful when you're trying to understand big words or odd phrases. The Bible is full of them. And so you can just use a modern day dictionary just to look up regular words, or you can use a Strong's King James Version. And basically what that is it's a special dictionary and Bible that uses the original Greek and Hebrew. It kind of gives you those original meanings, and the meanings can vary. So that's kind of one of the reasons, for instance, why we have different translations. But it's very, very helpful. Now, I'll go ahead and link down in the description the Strong's that I like to use, but also there's a lot of free apps that you can get that will have a Strong's. There's other places, on the internet where you can go and you can look up the Strong's meanings. I'll be doing some future videos on that, so make sure to subscribe so you can catch those videos. Number 2, make a list of repeated words or phrases. So there's a lot of different passages in the Bible and sometimes even entire books in the Bible that repeat words and phrases, and it can bring a lot of clarity to what you're reading when you know that and you recognize it. So you can highlight those, you can underline them with a colored pencil or a special Bible marker, or you can just write it on a Post-it note and put it right there in your Bible. Number 3, contrasts of ideas within a passage. Now, looking for contrasts within a passage can also bring a lot of clarity. And it's really interesting. One of the things that I like to do is I like to look at some of the warnings that God gives, like don't do this. And I like to contrast that with what he does ask us to do. And a lot of times you'll find that within the same passage, and it really brings a lot of clarity. Now, how you actually write this in your Bible is kind of up to you, but there's different ways that you can do it. You can write a, this versus that type of thing. You could circle both of them and then put a double-sided arrow connecting them. You can just write it on a Post-it contrast, or you can highlight it in 2 separate colors. Oftentimes that's what I like to do. Number 4, sermon notes. Now, I don't go crazy with this. I won't write an entire sermon in my Bible, but I do like to write little recaps sometimes, or just little notes from sermons, that my pastor gives just right there in the margins of my Bible. And that leads me to number 5, which is annotations. So annotations are reference indicators of notes that are stored elsewhere. So let's use the example of sermon notes like I was talking about. Sometimes if my pastor gives an incredibly rich, detailed sermon on a very specific passage, I won't want to recap the whole entire thing. It's just too much, it's too detailed, but I really want to save it and make sure that, next time I read that passage that I keep that in mind. So what I'll do is I'll just write the date and a little note, that was from my pastor, and maybe 1 or 2 notes indicating what it's about. But this works for me because I keep a sermon journal that's just for Sunday morning sermons only, and I date every single sermon. So I know what notebook, to look at, because I keep all my notebooks and I date my notebooks. So I can see that annotation in my Bible and know, oh, my pastor gave a really good message on this. I know what book to find and what date to find, and it really works well for me. So that's it. 5 quick and easy ways for you to start taking notes in your Bible. But I did promise you a gift of more than just 5. Now, when I sat down to think about all the different ways that you can take Bible notes for this video, I had way too many. And I was like, I cannot put them all in a video. In one video, it would be way too long. So instead, I made a free gift for you. And so this is 35 quick ways to take notes in your Bible. They're super easy. Go ahead and download it and print it out and just tuck it in your Bible. Now, this can be a great aid for Bible study beginners to learn how to take notes in their Bibles, but it can also help those of you who are already doing it, but you just kind of want to, you want some fresh ideas. So I've linked to it below, but you can also find it on my channel header, and you can also find it on the About section of my channel. Now, if you'd like to learn more about Bible journaling or faith journaling, check out these videos over here. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. It just tells YouTube to show it to more people just like you. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.